It's plain to see that you're bossing up now. No more little games, no more, walking in someone else's shadow. You've bossed up. That's what it is. That's what it's going to stay as. As long as you want to grow yourself, you're going to be a boss in your own lane. You're going to be doing things that people never thought were possible for you because you bossed up. But in order to boss up, you had to grow up. You had to go through the mud. And whatever that looks like for you, you know. You know your track record, you know the history, whatever the pain you had to get over, the healing process you had to go through. Sometimes even an epiphany will really put you into this mode of bossing up. You've bossed up to a point where there is no going back. I mean, who would want to go back? Once you realize your strength and the power that you have, there is no wanting to go back. All you could see is the future. All you could see is forward movement. That's all you could feel. That's all you desire, right? And people will see it in your eyes that you're bossing up now. You don't need nobody for nothing. You don't need no validation. You don't need anybody to be your cheerleader. None of that. Maybe you used to be in that energy, and I am not exempt. I had to seek validation from people around me just to feel good about myself. And in the end, I was never really working on myself because other people were my crutches. Point blank. That's just what it was. But that goes old. That gets stale very, very quickly. And it's really sad when a lot of these things happen over years and decades, right? We do this to ourselves a lot of the times, seeking validation and wanting other people to tell us if we're good enough, if we're strong enough, if we're wise enough. We've been that. But we had to go through things to see that. All right. You're bossing up now. So now when you go around certain people, they feel your energy and they know it's not a joke. It's not a facade. They know it's real. And what's real cannot be denied. All right. When people feel like they figured you out, they didn't touch the surface. They don't even know what's really going on. They don't really know how deep you can get. They don't really know how much of a boss you really are. I mean, we may feel right now we're bossing up and we're just on the brink of things. We didn't even really touch greatness fully yet. We're just getting our feet wet. Can you imagine how profound that really is? To know that there is so much more that we have to explore, and cultivate and grow and learn. This is just the tip of the iceberg for all of us here who are bosses now in our own right. We are bossing up. All right. Congratulations for staying true. Staying true is paramount when you try to go up in life. To move in a fake way or to chase clout, that stuff is weak and it's gonna stay weak. All right. Or just chasing material wealth, which is great. That's good to have. But to be deeper, to have a deeper knowing and to have a deeper understanding, a deeper calling is going to put you on that route to bossing up because it's concrete and nobody could tamper with it. Nobody can, you're not to be played with and your future isn't either. And your crafts aren't either. Your hobbies, your calling is not up for grabs. When you're bossing up, it's a whole different type of story, it's a whole different type of vibe. And when you go around people, they're going to feel it. They're going to feel you. They're going to feel all types of ways afterwards. All right. And so that's the thing. It's like when we start bossing up, we grew up to a certain degree. We finally grew up. We saw what needed to be seen. We felt what needed to be felt, and we dealt with that. We saw what was not right and we had to fix that. All right. We had to call on God to help us see that, to help us remedy the issues. A lot of times stemming from the past traumas, past abuse, all right, past happenings that inevitably held us back from being the best bosses we could be on the planet, the leaders of the new school, understanding that we are the future. We're getting things going. We're getting the ball rolling. All right. We're getting things popping. Right. And that's the thing, is that you being your own type of boss and having that clear mindset and beautiful heart space is going to be set apart. And if not yet, if it's not already set apart, it's going to be. All right. That's what I'm trying to get at. It's going to be seen. It's going to be felt. You're the best type of boss. How could anyone ask for more? Somebody with a sound mind, proper heart, proper initiatives, proper mindset. I mean, everything intact. You're going to be a star. You're going to be the person that you've always wanted to be. And you don't need anybody out here to validate you. You got to pat yourself on the back, because isn't it you that's staying up late at night thinking about it? Isn't it you that's putting the work in? Isn't it you? You know what I mean? And so why would we have to look anywhere else for validation? You've been bossing up, all right? You stay up. You got to stay up. There's going to be hard times that try to drag us down. I've been through these times. We still go through it. These trying times that make us feel like, it's not working out. I'm losing traction here. No, you're not. Everything that you go through is a lesson to be learned, all right? Everything is beautiful if you see between the lines. Everything is great. God's good. All right, everybody, stay up. Boss.